Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bros here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This one I'm pretty excited to make. I'm not gonna lie. It's on the eve of CVC non-personal, and something happened to me when I was going for this guy Khan. I didn't record my pulls on my main account, but as I said in my last video, I wanted to get this guy, man, because getting a Void Legendary is so hard to get. I didn't spend $1. I pulled one Sacred on this account and one Void. And I basically emptied out the bank on Soul Stones. And now there's an Awakening boost, and I knew they were going to do this. This is their MO. They bait your resources out, and then they drop a 2-time. So you basically have to decide with Plarium or with Raid. Would you rather have the champ, or would you rather progress your account with souls? And me, I think the champ does more for me because I've done a lot of these 2-time events, and I almost never hit this wish list. So I decided to, knowing a 2-time would be up soon, or a good soulstone event, pull my soulstones for the Deck of Fate and get this guy. And the main reason was that the Hard Faction Wars has a mythic reward at the end, and I think this guy's gonna come in so clutch for me because my orcs, this is off topic, I don't have any of the mythics. I mean, my orcs are hurting, honestly, guys. I mean, I did pull Raka. I was a little underwhelmed at the time that I pulled her, but now I'm super excited to have her. And she puts up a shield. I might put her in a bolster set, and then to enable this guy to just hit harder, so I don't have to lead out with, I think his A3 is his shield ability. Yeah, so, you know, maybe bolster stone skin on her, lead out, and nuke with him. But I guess I'm getting off topic here, but I just wanted to say, I brought that up to say that what happened to me was, and this is the first time this has ever happened to me, I pulled a 6-star mythic soul from a champ that I have. And this is the biggest soul I've ever pulled on my account. The second biggest soul was a 5-star king, and the third would be a 5-star Leorius. Because at the time I pulled this, Leorius was, he was probably meta. Or right just before Sun Wukong came out, so he was really strong, and obviously he's been power crept tremendously. I have pulled a 6-star Sir Nick and a 6-star Helicat, but I don't think they're on the level of a King and a Leo. I don't even use these guys, which might be crazy. I bought the Siffy up. I pulled this 5-star Vlad. I pulled some 5 and 4-star blessings. I actually did the Titan event for his soul, and the tree for his soul, and the tree for He-Man's soul. So yeah, I'll say out of what I have, yeah, my biggest soul pull ever by a mile is a 6-star mythic that I have, no matter how good or bad the mythic is. I don't think she's the best mythic, but I decided to go, also decided to go with Crush and Rend on her. I do want to give her a better relic since she's 6-star, and I also kind of want to rebuild her because when I built her, I put her in not my best nuker gear. Like, I don't know, like my B plus nuker gear, I would say. So she's sitting at 7,300 attack, because I'm going to just take her in arena. I'm not going to use her anywhere else. Take her in arena and see what we can do with her. 232 speed and 319 crit damage. She doesn't need 100% crit rate. She buffs her crit rate up. And the 334 accuracy, it's pretty nice to have. She does have a drop defense on her A2 and a true fear on her second form. So I didn't book her up fully, but I did decide to book her a few personal CVCs ago just to try to hit damage. And once I hit damage, I stopped. So I think it hit the A1 once, and I was like, I'll do 1 or 2 more. And then it hit the damage, because this is all I really care about. Eventually, if I do get the books, though, obviously it's so hard to get mythics. I could see myself maybe trying to hit this one time, because she almost gets back to her A2 pretty nicely, but it's tough with a 6-turn cooldown on that. And in her second form, I did drop 2 books on her. I did want to hit the damage, and I definitely wanted to hit damage on this, because this is her smack. This is her hard hitting ability. And it ignores unkillable and block damage. So I did want the damage on that, and she's 6-star Crushing Rend. So Mezimel Lubrifan got her 6-star, so I mean, I was pretty ecstatic. And this is not a champ that I use or really care about. It's one of those mythics that's like, dang, man, I wish I got a Toshiro or something. Why is this game lagging? Okay. You know, there's so many mythics I want. This is Sick Friend, you know, like Elaz, my most wanted mythic. Those are my 2 most wanted mythics. And, you know, she did get buffed recently. She's okay. So we're going to go into regular arena. I'm not on a test or anything. So these teams, man, I'm at the bottom of gold 5. It was just been reset. So maybe this won't be the best time to use it. This is a tough team here. And they have a Marichka. This is a we'll fight the two Mariska teams and see how we do. We'll fight the tough. This is tough. I don't know if I can actually beat this team, but we're gonna try. What I do like to run her with though is Shuzin. I pulled a Shuzin recently. This is gonna be tough. Let's see. Can we do? Oh, this is gonna be tough, man. This is a nasty team. This is typically not a team that I would use Mezimel on, but we'll try. Maybe we can win the speed race with the Shuzin, and we'll go Sify too, because Sify could help boost into the Shuzin. She's faster than my Shuzin. My Shuzin is not that fast, but she is in Supersonic, so if they buff up, we'll just go full support. We'll just make her the only nuker, because if we can take out if we can pop the Marius with the A2, we can win this fight. We just gotta hope he's not on, doesn't go first, and hope he's not on a, it's slipping my mind right now, reaction. Okay, so they're not faster. So then now, this is what I like. I don't have her, she's 232 speed. I can't do this because he'll counterattack. I actually could get away with that, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna instant turn here, and we should take, I mean, the passive may proc here. Let's find out. And block revive. And the 6-star Crusher in is just so nice. It's so nice. We were able to hit the threshold to proc her passive, and then go through her passive. So I'm actually loving Mezimel Luberfang right now. I'm absolutely loving it with the 6-star blessing. This is, like I said, it's not a champ that I would typically use, but we can now just, I could probably auto this, but you know, it would be nice to get back around to. And we can go into the second form and see what the damage is looking like. I want to say we ignore shields. Let me see here. No, so just unkillable and block damage. So I have to hit through the shields, and Mariska's gonna, you know, they're pretty protected. I fully do not expect to take them out, but I do have Crushing Ren 6-star. But you know, 7300 attack, 319 crit damage. I feel like most people with 6-star mythics, their stats are probably outrageous. But like I said, I didn't put her in my best gear. I will probably upgrade her gear. Let's just see. I'm doing a lot of talking. Oof. See, they survived. And you know, if she was in slightly better gear, the Mariska would have got popped. The Freya is a tank though. They do have strengthen, and they had fat shields from Freya. Freya's shields are nuts. She's one of my favorite shield champs. You know, when her teammates crit, her shields get stronger and stronger, and it can become crazy. And this is her without her. Well, actually, Galather did go, didn't he? So we'll go back to Mezimel here. It's A1. Not big damage there at all. This could be annoying, but we're gonna get back around to the transform, block revive again, hopefully. But yeah, this fight's taking long just because I'm talking through it. I'll switch back and I'll hit auto after this. That's it. Took out the Mariska though. I like that. I just want to make sure that Mezimel switches, because I'm not sure if Mezimel will switch unless I tell her to. Alright. So let's just see what she does on auto here. Galather's passive saved him, I'm pretty sure, because he didn't get the instant turn from the... Oh wow, okay, so she decided to give Sify the instant turn. So I probably need to move my Mezimel into the Sify slot. We'll do that. So that way she targets Mezimel. I think that's how her A2 works. Nice. So, I mean, a tough team. I really thought I was going to have trouble, but we ended up outspeeding them, which is the way that I feel like I have to go with Mezimel. I feel like you have to go first to get that block revive off, and then you win the fight. It may take a little longer to finish the fight than just having a straight-up AoE nuker who takes everyone out, like a Marius, who would A3 and then strip buffs and kill, like especially with a 6-star Crushing Ren. I'm pretty sure if this Marius took a turn, my Mezimel would have been cooked. Maybe the Freya would have saved her, but yeah. Let's go on to the next team here. This is a good team too. You know, a lot of block revive needed here for me. Oh, I forgot to switch the Sify and the Mezimel. Sorry, guys. But otherwise, you know, this is just something. I could have probably gotten away with the A3 there. We're gonna just get Monkey up out of there and just tank the hit from Hefrak. Because we still have the stone skin. Let's actually hit auto now. Let's just see how she interacts on auto. Does she change? I don't know if she changes forms or not, or if she's going to just stay on this form. Wow, look at the protection from Freya. Just absolutely amazing. It's a Freya showcase, by the way. Okay, so she stays with the A1. I'm surprised she didn't take out the Hefrag. 50k, I mean, with strengthen and the shield on, that's pretty solid. Pretty solid damage. Potentially didn't hit Helm Smasher, you know. So let's see. So she's just not going to switch forms, which, I mean, and look how she got back around to that ability. So if I did book her A3, she probably could get back around to that, you know, after one turn and block another revive. So she's definitely, to me, worth the books now that I have a 6-star blessing on her. And she's really fun to watch because she actually can guarantee that you win the fight. With a champ like Shuzin or a champ like even Lammasu. Maybe we'll try Lammasu out here. Sify is definitely making it where I'm winning the speed battle for sure every time, but I might just try Lammasu here. Let's try Lammasu here and see how nasty that can be. Is there any other teams that we want to fight on this page? Not really. Hopefully this page has somebody. This is a good team here. Let's try this team. Let's actually, this team could be really fast, so I might want to keep Sify here, but you know what? Let's just try it. Or I could take Freya out, but we want to protect. Let's protect. Let's protect Mezimel with the Freya passive. Where is my Lammasu? There she goes. I didn't put a blessing on her. I need to. Let me do that really quick. I know what blessing I want on her, so I'm just gonna do this really quick. I bought that blessing yesterday, literally, and forgot to slot it. So Lammasu, here we are. I personally want to go with Intimidating Presence here. Give me that HP. Yes, please. All right, let's see what we can do against that team. Taurus Marishka. Is there anyone else on this page I want to fight? Not really. Taurus Marishka. Well, basically, yeah. Just super cool that I ended up pulling a 6-star soul for a mythic that I have. And it's funny because I said one of the best feelings in Raid. I made a video recently about the 5-star that I had sitting there when I actually pulled Elva. And being able to slot that was one of the best feelings in Raid. I gotta say, this feeling trumps that. Pulling a 6-star mythic is outside of pulling like I say, the champ you just absolutely want. So we're gonna instant turn Mezimel here. And I know we cannot kill Tars here, so I think we have to let's try Marishka here. Absolute nastiness. So now we don't have to worry about, he just deleted the Stone Skin, my goodness. So what we want to do, I think, is get Shuzin back to her. We might be able to get her back to resetting. This is a nasty combo. I reset the Shuzin to give Mezimel another instant turn. So let's actually maybe I should have reset the Mezimel. That might have been a mistake there. That was probably a mistake now that I'm looking back on it, but let's just go ahead and switch forms and see what we can do with this A2. We're not gonna kill Tars, but we could potentially take out Lady Noelle and maybe Sify. Oh, big hit. Big hit. The crushing run is nice. And counterattack, nice. Let's hit again. Yeah, Tars is just a beast. But we did get the extra turn or whatever on the Mezimel. We do want to switch back. I would love to switch back and be able to A1 him. I don't have a reviver, so this is not looking good here. Okay, he didn't go for Mezimel, which is good news. So hopefully, let's see if we can take him out here with the block revive ability, the big double hitter. Bang, bang. 34k, nice damage. Absolute nice damage. And we got 359 damage from Mezimel. She out-damaged your boy Taurus with his big AoE. Just absolute, I mean, this is a very, very fun comp. This is a very, very fun comp. I could have a lot of fun with this. So that was a pretty solid team. A Taurus Marishka, you know, I would be typically scared to take a Mezimel in there. Is there anyone that I can, not really. Let's find like 2 or 3 more fights, because I'm actually having a lot of fun recording this video. Death Knight. This team is pretty bad. Let's see if there's a Monkey Death Knight. That's pretty bad too. Oh, it's the same team. It's high team power, but it's bad champs. Let's see here. Is there anyone? This team is fast. George it hits. Let's see if we can. Let's just see if we can take this team out. Let's get one win off of the refresh, the gems. I hate wasting gems, but hey, for the sake of the video, because I'm not on the test server. So, so you know, and she ignores Stone Skin. So I guess this is a good way to, ignore Stone Skin, Strength, Out, Protect, and Shield. So he's out of there. Bye bye, Georgia. Thor is nasty at nuking. He could potentially take me out. But what we're going to do is boost, give her an instant turn, give her an instant turn. This is really nice. Let's buff up, and then we'll switch, and this will definitely wipe the team. Let's see what she does here. She should do A2, big A2. 2 weak hits on Thor, nice. But Freya's passive saved the day, because my god, that Thor slapped. And yeah, Mezimel is just a 6. It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful to see 6 red stars on a red border champ. I mean, even if it is Mezimel, who I don't think is the best mythic, but I was actually super ecstatic to pull that. And, you know, and she's not going to fall in my best teams or anything like that, even still. But she is a nice champ to use. Oh, let's see if we can pop, like Lady, or sorry, Little Miss Annie through the Death Knight. We'll try that. These teams, like I say, I'm pretty low down here. Yeah, the team just aren't that great. We can see. Let's see if we get locked out here. Let's see if we get locked out here. If they beat me in speed battle, get locked out, and see if our A2 can just pop everybody. Let's just see. Did we get locked out faster? Okay, we do. So we want to try to lock her out. We didn't lock her out. That's not good. Decrease attack, maybe? Decrease attack, that's huge. Provoke? Do we let her provoke? No. So we're just gonna need Mezimel to carry here. Absolutely. I need her to switch forms. She does not have 100% crit rate. This is actually not good, and it's a weak, and Trunda's weak affinity, but I think we might be able to take one out if we just hit 1 crit on one of the hits. And big nuke. Big nuke. Instant turn? She almost died because of the 2 counterattacks. If she doesn't hit this, we lose. Well, there's True Fear, and oh, Freya will handle this. So that was actually, you know, being locked out is actually, oh, look at that, look at that. We'll boost up, and yeah, the negative affinity definitely hurts her, especially when she loses that increased crit rate. But yeah, man, just a lot of fun. You know, obviously being a mythic, you can counter. She does ignore block damage here. Let's try. This is a level 79, but I don't have Armand's or Odin. This could be a nasty fight, and then we'll do the 1 more fight or 2 more fights. I think there's 1 more on this page. Maybe do 1 more refresh, because maybe the Odin gets up the. I don't want to block the Odin, but let's block the Armands here. Block revival on the Armands. That guy's a nuisance to deal with. We'll actually boost her. Because maybe we can get back around to her with this A3? No, we couldn't. But if Odin... Okay, we survived. Let's see. Can Odin actually put block damage up? I want to see the block damage. I want to show the ignore block damage. What about this? There we go. Alright, so we're going to switch. Let's see if we can kill them through the ignore block damage with the A2. This would be beautiful to watch. Beautiful. Beautiful to watch. I do know that this account is 79. But we got to see me ignoring block damage in action. Block revive to start the fight. Just, you know. And I really never did like Mezimel until I got shoes in. So when I got shoes in, I was like, wow, I can almost, if I can get my shoes in even faster. She's not fast. I don't know where her speed is, but she's definitely nowhere near 400. But if I can make her really, really fast. Oh, and this is the fight I wanted to do. Let's see what she looks like hitting through 1 hit on Death Knight and 1 hit on a nuker. I mean, obviously he's ninja. If he's got a ninja, he's not, you know, a super sweaty account. But let's try to kill the... Let's try to get 2 block revives on 1 hit. I don't think it's going to work. Oof. 58k. So that Death Knight is built pretty bad. He went defense instead of HP. I would recommend going HP on Death Knight. And the reset from Lamasu with the turn meter boost, he's back to it. She's back to it, rather. And yeah, we can just all here. But yeah, Mezimel 6-star. And that's another thing, too, that I didn't really use her. I felt personally that she didn't hit hard enough. And I don't know if Crushing Rin is the best blessing for her for Arena. Maybe there's better blessings, but from my experience, after putting that on her, she's hitting much harder. I'll do 1 last refresh, guys. And I do want to fight the King-Queen team. We have two tokens left. Let's just go ahead and use the 2 tokens. Yeah, the competition is not crazy. This team is pretty nice with the blessings and stuff. That team might actually beat us. They would definitely outspeed us. So let's go with this team here. And then we'll fight that really fast team. Maybe we switch Siffy back in. Who knows? But we're probably going to get locked out by this Crixie. I expect her to be faster. No. Okay. So this is... I mean, I feel like we block Revive on King. He has no damage. There we go. 115k. Wow. Massive hit. Go ahead and do that there. Boost, boost, boost. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be... Ooh, no, that's not good. So this fight could get out of hand, but we'll see. We'll actually see here. I'm surprised Lamasu as the... Oh, she's not the lead. Shuzin is still the lead. He usually targets the lead, right? So that's why. Let's see if we can get some fear up. There we go. Does he miss his turn? Man, Lamasu is really nice. I should probably do a showcase on her too, even though this is like kind of half a showcase. And the 3-turn lockout on Shuzin. Oh, man. Yeah, I've never made any videos about my Shuzin or my Lamasu, so this is pretty fun to do. I'm going to definitely switch forms here. Let's see, can we lock someone else out? Let's see, can we lock Crixie out? No. Alright, let's switch. We don't have increased crit rate, increased attack, increased crit damage, so let's see what happens here. We did pop the Crixia, which was awesome. And also, I totally forgot, her A1 will double hit. Her A1 will double hit on the True Fear. So let's see that right here, right? So she's gonna, let me slow-mo this. Under True Fear, not Fear, True Fear, so she goes really well with Lamasu. So we should be killing our Mons here. Unless we get 2 weak hits, and then we should see, let's do one times 1. Yeah, you see the 50-50, and then you see the 90, and they, yeah. I mean, she is a blast with 6-star Crushing Rant. And before I had this, I really wasn't paying. I had a 2-star on her. I pulled a 2-star on her. So let's go against this really fast team. I'll just believe in myself here and not switch in Siffy. But this is, yeah, she is an absolute blast. And it's just really nice that she got a like minor buff where they added some ignore defense on her ability, and she got sheeped. Nice. So double sheep to start the fight. Not ideal, but let's land some True Fear. Let's see here. We will shield up to protect Lamasu. Why not? I'm not sure it's enough, but I don't want to lose Lamasu yet. This is ugly though, man. The double sheep here. It's not ideal here, man. But can we protect? Can we get the instant turn here? And Lamasu just coming in super clutch. Decrease attack. Wow, she has so much utility. It's insane. We got back in the fight, baby. So come on, get a turn, Mezimil, get a turn. We don't have the A3 available, no block revive available, but here we go. Let's see what we can do here with the big boy. We did put the True Fear out too, again. So now I think what we need to do is boost her turn meter. Maybe we can get the Trunda down here or provoke. Oh, no, we didn't. So now we don't have. Sadly, we don't. Maybe I could have instant turn the Freya and given her abilities back and then shielded. But it looks like we could potentially still win this. Definitely looks like we could still win this. I'll just attack with the... Yeah, we'll still win this. Mezimil had to end the video about Mezimil with her in the grave. It feels bad, but she did her part. She did her part. Fast teams that lock her out. That's why I say you know, this is a good showing of why I like to use her with Shuzin, because champs like Armand's, lockout champs, her best form to me is her first form, where she can get that A3, boost her damage, and then A2 block revive. So, you know, that does show one of her weaknesses. When she is in go second, I don't favor her, because you really want to take control of the fight. Knock out the Marius, knock out the monkey, knock out the, you know, whoever the nuker is. And then you're just sitting there just waiting to come back around to it. Or you can switch to your second form and do an AoE nuke. But yeah, other than that, guys, I mean, we went undefeated in Classic 5 Arena, which, you know, not the craziest. Maybe I'll do a live arena video where I show a little bit about her. But yeah, I got her in Lethal. Once again, Lethal Stone Skin. She definitely could be in a better build. She definitely could be in a much better build, especially being able to not have to build with 100% crit rate. I could probably get this up to like 350 to attack to 8k if I put like some really good gear on her. But you know, obviously it's serviceable. It's serviceable. I do like the build. She's not fully booked. She could definitely use a better blessing. We got some crit damage from there. That's why I do like this, and a chance to do more damage. I wonder how many times that procced in the video. But yeah, super happy. It's insane to like skip this event, which I've done so many times, and never got a 6-star mythic for a champ that I own. I did show my collection before, but I think I do have 2 6-star. Yeah, I don't own these guys, so and it's really nice to have these, but it's a whole nother feeling when you, because if I pull them eventually, that'll be amazing. That'll be as good as a feeling as this. But pulling a 6-star and owning the champ, it was a feeling, let me tell you. So that's what I want to make the video about, man. We pulled our first 6-star mythic blessing for a mythic that we own. And I think the only other 6 stars I pulled when I own a champ are here, like Helicath and Sir Nick. And the rest were epics, obviously. But the rest, yeah, I either pulled a 3, 4, or 5, or bought up. I pulled the 5 and bought the 6. I'm waiting on the 6-star Siffy. I bought from 1 through 6 for Cardio, my favorite champ of all time. So I made sure to buy his way up. And yeah, other than that, guys, not much else to say. Had a blast recording this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think about MYTHICAL. Let me know if you have any 6-star blessings on any of your mythics, or if you have any mythics. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.